Dang, I had my light on this whole time. My car better start, man. Oh, I'm pissed. I got no weed for this ride. Oh, spoke too soon. Whoop. Whoop. I spoke too soon. Fuck, I'm tired. I got a lot of shit to do, man. I think tomorrow gonna be my last day here. It's starting to get harder. I'm sorry, I'm a hard worker, but sometimes on my attention span, shit, I'll be ready to go. That last hour almost about killed me. I thought about 80 excuses, and I was like, no. They's not gonna understand. They gonna be like, okay, don't come back. You know what? My knee hurts. My knee, the right one, is just killing me, and I just. Oh man, I was thinking about every excuse. Like, oh, it didn't give today. We met our quota on the line. That made me feel better at the end, but I was so ready to go. I didn't know what to do. The minutes was going by so slow. Oh man. But what's up, Bird? Oh my God, we got all these plays going on, pretty much. That's all I can call them at this point, because I don't know. Because I don't know what the fuck. But, see, in the beginning, them plays could probably work for them, because nobody knew what the fuck was going on, but now, that shit ain't going nowhere. Y'all just look more dumber than ever, because everybody already know what's going on. But then it's it's like stuff that's personal to them that we don't even give a fuck about. You know, it's just extra tea. So it's not all the way like a play on 3, but it used to be like a series plays on 3. Like, you did it, no, I did it, no, you did it, no, they did it, you know. Now it's like, he just did this, so-and-so did that, this person said that. Just little shit, you know. And then this Erica lady done came out the fucking woodworks. Girl, booty just as loose, and she just a talking. Just another 88, and Rain couldn't wait for her to come over there. Rain couldn't wait for her to come over there so he can get some tea about her booty hole. Like, I'm just sick of him. Booty hole just as loose. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to tell him, baby, because you already know the case of the board. I'm gonna just have to tell him, baby, you be selling that thing. Selling that booty hole. Yeah, she does. I don't give a fuck, baby. I don't know why y'all keep talking about keep one girlfriend when she's a hoe. Hoe. It just kills me when they be saying his girlfriend. And then for him to even have a girlfriend, he probably didn't know. No, he knew she was hoeing, just like she knew that he was setting up niggas and murdering them. Girl, bye. I ain't got time for this shit. But I wasn't looking at it, but I was listening to Sin Live earlier. And I didn't know what the fuck she I was trying to piece this together what she said. She said she was at home and her friends was there. Then she said her boyfriend came over there. First she was like, oh well, this is my shit. He just come and do what he want from time to time. But then she was like, my dude coming home from work. So I'm like, do he live there or do he not? Then she was like, and my friends was like, I'm gonna take up for yourself. And She's talking about they gonna take up for her, and she was like, okay, and she went to the kitchen, left them in there with the boyfriend, and she cooking and cleaning. I said, girl, look now, shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, my own girl that work here, I know from other places, but she work up here, and she heard it. Well, actually, she heard me laughing. Then she was like, let me see it. Then I had let her see. She said, get this dumb bitch out my face. That shit killed me. I said, yeah, you already know you ain't gonna be on no YouTube. She more of an Instagram girl, but yeah, this shit just crazy to me. I was like, hold on. When I had to start rewinding shit, somebody lied. But she said her boyfriend broke up with her, so she's single. I seriously doubt it. See, be having boyfriends, her and there, be having all kind of sugar daddies. Baby, ain't nobody falling for this shit. She's about she got... No, but what for real? What threw me off was she said they argue, he going off, and she goes to the kitchen to clean up. That shit just threw me for a whole fucking loop. I said, yeah, no, baby, I don't think this is true. And I was listening harder than the motherfucker at work. Trying to figure this shit out. I said, what? So then she started saying Meek was there. She said, then my friend Meek, like, we don't know Meek. Like, is it another Meek? When did Meek come to your house? Like, oh, Lord. Then it seemed like she been back in contact with Peaches. Talking about Peaches said something about somebody named NASCAR. Now they talking about Peaches fucking NASCAR and Modelo. Now Peaches is trying to set up Modelo. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that shit crazy. It's too much bigging going on. Y'all, I ain't got enough weed for this ride, so I'm just gonna be cracking myself up, baby. I gotta make it home. Hey, there's just too much pigging going on. Y'all gotta stop. Stop it. Oh my God. What else did I watch? MHB. I can't. He was talking about some shit. What the fuck he was talking about? He been talking about a couple of things. Oh, he was talking about Glorilla sister. But he was saying that Glorilla was wrong for not helping her mom and stuff like that. Now, the next 2 times I saw, look, come on, baby, come on. The next 2 times, sitting up there yelling through his PCP. He's sitting there yelling and talking about she needs to go work and sell pussy or something. Like, any female, I'm just tell y'all right now, if a man disrespects a stud and try to say, oh, if she would have had us, they don't respect you. So please don't go to laughing about that, because they don't respect you as a woman, period. Telling that girl, go put on a skirt. Maybe if she had on a skirt, she can get something. First of all, the girl was not saying that she wanted anything. She was saying she felt like since 4 years, she deserved something more than nothing. You know, if somebody slap you in the face, if somebody slap you in the face by not even acknowledging you, not inviting you to their most precious moments of their life, knowing that they had the money to do so, and leave you in jail and don't even write a letter, and you're supposed to be a millionaire, no, I'm not supposed to call you my sister. I'm sorry. Now the girl didn't say. Now the chat was telling her she not obligated, so that's where she was getting that from, because she really was just going back and forth with the chat about that. But it wasn't like she was saying, Glorilla, bring me this, bring me that. No, she said nobody should feel that way when you grew up with somebody, whether you like them or not. You grew up with them, and you their sister, and you know that they struggling, and you got supposedly, allegedly $1 million somewhere. It's gonna hurt your feelings. It's gonna hurt your feelings, and then when you try to ask for a little petty cash, she said she asked for from what I believe $2,500, but dang, I still got my Bluetooth. I'll just turn that Bluetooth off. You just don't feel some type of way. That's just tea. So I don't feel like the girl was begging. I definitely don't. The girl said she only asked for money twice. That's not begging. And then I heard the brother and the sister, and I definitely think that the sister that came out with the shit is going to rebuttal on that, and I really hope she do, because they was saying like pretty much some contradictory things. They was saying they was eating good. They said they weren't eating beans and cornbread. They was eating good. And now the other brothers said they was eating big pots of beans, big cans of beans and shit. So it's too much contradictory, you know what I mean? But the way that they was like pressing it was either Glorilla paid them to do that, or they seen her really, really distraught about it, because they were to the threatening her, gonna get caught. You gonna get caught in a back of a truck or something. Somebody said, I said, damn, what the hell? You supposed to be the brother, and he telling the sister. Now, mind you, she's a little rough with it, so but she's still a female at the end of the day, and they not like she a whole nigga, so. And this your sister. Now, I can see if you a nigga, then, yeah, you turn out like a whole nigga, because that's what she wants you to respect her as. But the way that they was just like, bitch, like, just, we don't fuck with you like that. We don't fuck with you. Huh? Then they said that Glorilla gave her mama $500,000. That was the tea for me. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need a receipt. I'm gonna need the mama to come out, because that's not the story we got. We ain't $500,000 now. It even sounded like he was lying the way he kind of said it at the end. He kind of drifted out. You gave my mama $500,000, and he kind of skipped to the next thing. But I don't think that happened. I personally think Glorilla said she done went up here and made me look like a motherfucking fool, and I need y'all to come on here and speak up for me. I need y'all to go on there and just say good shit about me. That's just what it sounded like. Because why would y'all just go to jump at her like that if everything was good? I done did something wrong. I just didn't believe it. And then the way the guy was talking, and then Glorilla not even there with them. She said, y'all some housemates. And then the guy let it slip. I said, this the only reason the nigga get to live how he living. But this sister says she ain't living too good. This sister right here says she ain't living too good. And the mama ain't either. Mama ain't fit is. I ain't never heard nobody get $500,000 and still go clock in at 50s. I don't even think that shit. That shit don't even sound right to me. It just don't. But shout out to the mama for keeping her job at 50s. Baby, jobs are hard to keep. Jobs are hard to keep, honey. And just because they say she work at 50s don't mean she doing, don't mean she making the regular FedEx amount, because they get raises, they get promotions and everything. So we don't know where exactly she at FedEx. They just said she worked at FedEx. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that FedEx. If y'all work at FedEx, shout out to you, baby, because I be getting my packages on time. Do you hear me? I get all my packages. They be working hard to bitch in there. I got no problem with it. But it's just a simple fact. I don't see the mama getting $500 from Glorilla and then just going back to work. I just I can see investments and things happening and shit, but yeah, that was mainly what I watched today. Oh, thank you guys for the likes. Let me I don't gotta make a big old U-turn. My boyfriend going to his brother's birthday party. I believe he said tonight, but I wasn't listening to him. But if he goes tonight, we'll definitely go on StreamYard. With commentary. If not, we'll just go on and watch some shit. More than likely. We were supposed to do it yesterday. Shit. I went to cooking and object on road. Some gonna fell off somebody's car, so. But like I said before, I definitely feel like this was needed. I know it's family issues or whatever, but I feel like it was needed for at least her. And for Glorilla to see, how she looking without even thinking about her people. You ain't gonna do nothing for your sister, baby. What you gonna do for us? What you gonna do for the community, baby? I'm just saying, I don't see nothing coming. But with the black community, y'all definitely just have to get over it. We are deprived, So if you don't feel like you're obligated to something in America, then no, you're not gonna feel obligated to other black people in America. But usually when black people get rich, they're supposed to give back. Or at least start a family business. You know what I'm saying? Something. You're not just supposed to take your money and clinch it and run. That's just, that's what they've been doing. Luckily we have some good ones that, still donate. They didn't just donate that first year they made $1 million. They donate every year. You know what I'm saying? To whatever it costs. That would support the black community or healthcare. So there's just a lot of stingy motherfuckers out here. I'm just tell you that. And I don't feel like the girl was like, give me all your money. She was just like, show me some respect. Show me, let me know what's up. Let me know how you feel about it. Like, when you're in jail, a lot lot of people just forget about you because they don't got no money and they don't got the time to come see you, so they just shit wait on you to get the fuck out. But I mean, when you're a millionaire,
Who is this?
I'm sure the girl probably had a bun, you know, a little bun or something like. It should have got back to you, like my sister in jail. And then when you don't give her no money, don't write no letter, don't say shit. You know, she get out, ask you for something. She said, I ain't got nothing, I ain't got shit for you. That's what she said. She said, I called her 2 weeks ago, and she said she ain't got nothing for us. Not just me, but none of us. She ain't got shit for us. And she took it, and you know, she didn't
make all of
cause she didn't say she started cussing out, got mad, she think like really changed the phone number. You know what I'm saying? All because somebody asked you for something. When you know they in need, I can see when they just not doing shit and they just contact you. But
you got no more
I just feel like psychologically that girl needed that because she's traumatized by her past. Being hungry and getting a whooping for it is traumatic. That's very traumatic for a child. So
somebody else, right?
for her to, you know, they were saying that she was a bad person or whatever they called her for calling CPS or whatever they called it on the mama. But bitch, if I'm hungry, I motherfucking want to eat. I'm hurting, my stomach hurting, my back hurting. Like, hunger is not a joke.
This experience was exceptional.
Hunger is not a joke, especially when you're a child and you can't even fend for yourself. You don't even know how to get to the grocery store. Like, you don't got no money for the food. Like, where's she gonna get some food from? All she can do is cry. And that probably was a time that she was just like, you know, that was a growth step for her. You know, it's like, that was a survival step for her. She had to learn in her mind, like, dang, I'm about to feel like this. And then she had to think, like, dang, this is probably normal for people to feel like this. And then she started crying, and the mama started whipping her ass. Yeah, I'm gonna call the police. And luckily, she knew to do that. Because if not, then what? How y'all gonna come on here and say, we ate good, you lied? But the girl just said she had to call the CPS because the mama didn't have no food to feed her. And the mama got mad and started whooping her. And if the mama wouldn't have actually done it and the girl was lying, she wouldn't have went to jail. Like, they literally, yeah, she went to jail for nothing, for some stuff you made up. Bitch, I was hungry. So they like kind of like rewriting her past, rewriting her history. She knows what she remembers. She was saying everything. She wasn't stumbling over nothing. She wasn't cussing. She was actually trying to do it in the best way possible. But yes, stuff like that has to be done in the black community nowadays. Because we need to know who these motherfucking people is. Because it is a motherfucker that'll donate some shit that they can write off just to be able to write the shit off. But then you're not taking care of your family. Right? So they have to tell us stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Y'all know I'm Mama Bear. I'm sorry. I'm Mama Bear. I can never... If I ever see any bitch child crying because they hungry and they hit they motherfucking child, I'm knocking your ass out right after I call the police because I know you gonna get mad about it and you gonna jump up and I'm gonna say, I thought the bitch was gonna hit me. Bitch, how the fuck you gonna hit your child while your child hungry? And then your other daughter, soon you do bring some food, your other daughter eating all the other kids' food. And that's Glorilla they see. You ate her motherfucking hot and spicy, bitch. You couldn't even sell $10 for the hot and spicy that you ate. That shit fucked up, yo. Just imagine, cause you know ain't nobody finna go get another one, right? What she gonna eat? Now Glorilla is the baby sister, so this is the older sister. So I can definitely feel on that because my sister used to just wear my shoes and get them dirty. The first day she wear them, bro, I would have some white kids, some white what you got them fucking shoes, Air Forces, all type of fucking shoes and shit. And my sister just going. I mean, the first day she wear them, I can't even wear them no more because I was brown in the bitch. So I can understand it. I can understand, you know, it's a younger sister and you like, okay. Then she said the girl pissed in the bed. The gorilla pissed in the bed and said it was her. That's and more whoopings. So she cried because you ate her food and she's still hungry. Getting her ass beat. She cried because you fucking pissing on her. You done pissed on the girl. She wake up and get her ass beaten. Hell no, man. And she didn't say, you did this and I did that. That means you got away with that shit. You ate her food, probably was feeling good in the beach, slept good in the hole, while she was up all night crying. You ain't give a fuck. You didn't give not one fuck. And ain't gave her not one hot and spicy egg. Girl, you better get that shit together. Because this is what family can do to you. They can snatch all your motherfucking riches from you. Because now you really ain't got shit until you get them people something. On my end, now you supposed to have got your daddy a car, but he's trying to borrow money, so he can't even borrow money from the mama that works at FedEx. Why he couldn't call you to borrow money? $100 at that. It's getting pathetic. And that's why you should have just cared about your family. You should have cared about your sister. Now, having your other sister and brother come out and say, we don't fuck with you, further lets me know there's some family issues going on. Maybe y'all need to have something like Keisha Cole had, where all the family just have a reality show. And you know, that's what it's giving for me. But I feel like this was real. I don't feel like they set this up to where now we can get us a little show going. If you come out here and do this, it didn't get it. That girl was distraught. You hurt that girl feelings. And you don't give a fuck. And now you done called your brother and other brother and family issues that y'all really, really, really need to deal with. Unfortunately, I'm filming family shows right now. So I don't know, maybe in the future, maybe in my early 40s, I'll start on my Mama Scott shit. But other than that, I just do feature films. But I think y'all should think about that. I think for the root of y'all family, not for the world, for the root of y'all motherfucking family, you know, because sometimes we do have little rats, little moles in this shit. Yes, we do. Motherfuckers don't, they end up, so you got some black people, they learn about life and what we gotta do and how hard we gotta work for our future, right? For the future children, because you're supposed to be saving your money, right? So that your children up to 6 to 9 of your children's, you know, children. You add that shit up, you ain't got a motherfucking thing if you can't give your sister what she asked for, $2,500 or some shit. And I can't say about that conversation because she didn't really speak on that. From what I seen, she only said she called you and asked for money. But your sister and your brother, your other sister and your brother was saying she asked for $8,000. And somebody else said 25. So I don't know where they got them numbers from, but they're saying it like the sister was like, yeah, you need to give me this. I don't see that. I don't see that. I see that that's why she came on here and fast and quick as she did. Like, oh, it's like that. See, people been calling her Glorilla's sister. That's probably a dig to her now. Like, what? You trying to be funny? You know that bitch ain't doing shit for me. Do you see me with a chain? Do you see me with anything Glorilla over here? You know, so she just really was trying to let everybody know, hey, and that's what she kept saying. This is what I'm here for, but this is what y'all saying I'm here for. And she started, speaking on what they was talking about. But her main thing was to say, I don't fuck with her like that. She obviously don't fuck with me like that. It ain't like that. That shit ain't cute to me. I'm not trying to charge y'all up every time because y'all saying, oh, you Glorilla sister. Oh, what's up, bitch? I got my own goddamn cloud. That's what she was saying. She really was trying to separate the cloud. But motherfuckers ain't trying to hear it. They just, they just want some reaction and some rebuttals and all that face value. I actually give a fuck about people's lives, especially my family. So, like, when somebody don't give a fuck about their family, they definitely don't give a fuck about y'all. So, all the people that she using, and oh, look, I got this purse for you, and she using off of whatever y'all can give her, I just wouldn't trust it. I just personally wouldn't trust it. Baby, ain't no telling where she'll leave your motherfucking ass out. Leave your ass off it. I'm just saying. And I haven't heard her rebuttal. Like, I've seen some posts like Glorilla responds, and then when I look, it's the sister or the brother or, somebody else that's taking up for her. But I haven't heard her say nothing. And personally, I would rather her not say nothing, especially if it's true. Just don't say shit. Just be you. Just be you, boo. Please don't come out trying to make up no shit because she gonna be on your ass and she got witnesses, and then the mama gonna come out. So I'm just saying, I would just leave it alone and try to make it work with my sister, and then everybody just see us smiling in the picture together. I'm not finna come out here and be like, well, fuck her. I don't fuck with her like that. No, I ain't finna send my other sister and my other brother. We don't fuck with you, bitch. I'm just not finna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because family is that bridge that you just can't burn. It's gonna be a way over there because it's in your bloodline. Alright, so I wish them the best with that. I'm glad she got it off her chest. I'm glad she got it off her chest or whatever, and because it'll help her in her future. Y'all might think, oh well, she thinks she hard, she thinks she a dude. No, it doesn't work like that. Motherfuckers ain't just trying to be hard. It's not why. They just don't want no dick. Okay, they don't want no dick, right? And then when you're trying to attract pussy, you might not want to look. You might not want to look a certain way and everything, but it ain't got shit to do with nobody want to be no man. Men always think somebody want to be them. No, that's not it. That's just how they feel more comfortable because, that's just how shit works. And a lot of the shit happens from traumatizing things that happen in people's past, and stuff like that. So, I don't know, we're gonna hopefully get to look at some stuff. Why they gotta stop right in the middle of the street? Squeeze my little tail right on through there. If I tap you, oh well. Shit, you want to stand right there talking to your friend? Go ahead. Shit. Alright, y'all, let me get in here and get situated. And I will see you guys